Just got this in. So this is the Efly F80. Now this is a completely ready to fly micro brushed FPV quadcopter. It's a brushed whoop, actually. As you can see, there's little brushed motors here, and you don't have to deal with betaflight or configure it on the computer or anything, which is a downside depending on how you look at it, or an upside. If you are completely new and you just want a whoop that you can bind to a controller like this, get some goggles, and just go fly in stability mode, this is the whoop for you. So let's just take a look at the inside real quick. As you can see, the top comes off just like this, really easy to get into if you do want to do any work on it. This is the main board. It's not a betaflight enabled board. I've actually taken this antenna and routed it outside the frame because I want to try to get the best range on our receiver. As for the inside here, where the camera's mounted, no problems with that. I like how they've got the little metal screws in there, and this is pretty sturdy, in all honesty. Now that is an all-in-one 5.8 gigahertz FPV camera, and that's what transmits right back to your goggles. That is not Wi-Fi based FPV. That is analog video signal, which is great. It uses this little 1.25 millimeter micro JST connector. So when you're buying, be careful not to purchase JST PH 2.0 batteries for this. You're gonna want a JST 1.25 millimeters. If you get more advanced in the future, I would recommend changing this connector, as it's not considered the best connector for brushed micros anymore, but that's what it comes with. Hello, don't step on the whoop.
I saw the little baby.
As you can see, it does have these replaceable sockets here, so if one of these motors burn out, you can just buy a new one and replace it, or you can replace the whole set with faster motors if you like. And as long as they'll work with the stock settings, you're good. I definitely think this would also be due for a motor upgrade in the future.
Are they the same?
No, they're not the same, actually, which is a really good question.
You could take off my boobies.
All right, so the battery it comes with is this Echo 200 milliamp hour one cell battery. And I like the little nice foam insert that it has to hold the battery. So I'm gonna launch off of my girlfriend's head right here, because she is so nice to give us her head to launch off of. We're gonna be getting our Fat Shark goggles on, but before we do that, we have to lock into the channel that the video is on. So I'm gonna use the band scanner and lock into, looks like the channel outputting the highest is A6. So let's get flying. Okay, so it is bound. All right, so we are ready to launch. We got a lot of wind. I want to give it a second before I launch off of her head here. Okay. All right, and go.
We going?
Yep, Efly is on, Efly is out.
Okay, bye-bye. Here you go.
Thank you.
Where's your fucking pocket?
Don't swear in the video.
I put that in your pocket. Bye.
Alright, so to change the rates on this little guy, you hold down on the left stick. As you can see, it's got two rates. You can hear two beeps. I just did that. And my gosh, I'm trying to do the impossible. Trying to fly in the wind is probably a bad idea today. We've just got too much downwind. Alright, so since we can't fly into the wind, let's flying down the path here. Oh my gosh! Looks like that was the range, actually. You're gonna be able to fly through the house, but you're not riding, you don't have a receiver like the XM Plus or something like that on here. So keep it in close quarters. going to get about like 3 minutes of flight time with this model. I'm going to end up testing the cutoff again. Yeah, actually, we are doing that's it. That was it for the battery. Here's the thing, I don't want to end the review so soon, so I've actually got another battery with me. Alright, so there we go. It's got the My LiPo battery, so we're ready to get going again. So again, I'm just keeping it in close quarters. Oh man, the wind is just freaking killing me. Oh! I'm not sure if I've commented on it yet, but the video quality from this whoop is excellent. I mean, look at the detail in the snow and everything there. That is really, really good. I have to say, I am impressed with that. So that's it. That's my review of the Efly F80. So what do I think of it? Overall, it's a nice whoop if you just want to get in the air and fly. But as you can see, the range is not very long. Even though I've put the antenna out, there are probably better ways of dealing with the antenna. But I did put it outside of the shell. And pretty much you're going to be limited to, you know, about 50 to 100 meters. You're not going to have any problems flying this thing inside the house. Trying to push the limits out here is just something I always like to do to see, you know, how far can this thing go? You know, what can we do? And obviously it does not handle the wind very well. The motors are not super powerful. It should be good enough for flying inside the house. When I did fly inside, I did notice it would have some tendency to sink a little bit. But again, this is really, really cheap. You're getting a ready-to-fly model, no frills, with a peanut controller, no betaflight, no Tyrannus, no nothing, and you're just ready to go. So, with that in mind, I think that if you get this for a cheap price or for the right price, then you should go for it. I wouldn't spend any more than $40 on this model. Honestly, I wouldn't spend any more than 40 bucks on it. So if you can get that, if you can get it for that or less, go for it, especially if you're totally brand new and you just want to get in the air. That's it. You just want to get in the air, fly. You don't care about acro. You don't care about configuring betaflight or controllers or anything. You want to just fly? There you go. Is it going to be the best experience? No, but you are going to be flying. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed the review. And as always, have a great day, guys.